Hi friends, it's Tree with Lost Time Toys, and today we are going to be discussing the Mexican Sprites. So let's discuss. In 2009, Mattel released a line of toys that were only produced by Mattel Mexico and only released in Mexico, and those are these Mexican Sprites. So I got these Sprites from a coworker friend who had a relative that was going to Mexico during one of the holiday breaks, and I asked her, "Hey, do you mind just taking a look at some of the local flea markets in Mexico?" And my friend graciously agreed to do so, and we found all three of the Mexican Sprites. This one is called Twilight, and on the original tag, it says that Twilight is the guardian of the color crystals, and you could squeeze the Sprites, I think, and they make just the same sound as a dog toy would make. But this is a pink Sprite, obviously. Has a charming little belt with a sun emblem. I assume that this is Twilight would accompany Tickled Pink in this line of toys. She has felt ears with stars, and the face is so distinctive. Some people are a little bit creeped out by the face, thinking that it's a little bit hyper real, but I think it is so precious. I would say that it's about 6 inches high, and you can pose it in various ways. Like, look at her doing a split. But the face is just so perfect. And the colors are just nice and bright. And the size is just too adorable. I've never seen these for sale on eBay in the last year and a half when I started collecting. So you kind of have to dig deep and have a contact in Mexico if you want to acquire these. But I just love these Sprites. And let me show you. So this is Twinkle, which is, I guess, the equivalent of Twink. The description reads that he is the leader of the Sprites. Again, very similar in style, a little different color palette with green, purple, and red instead of the yellow and orange here. Twinkle has the iconic belt where he keeps his color crystals. Very similar ears, felt ears with the stars. Again, the face is to die for. A little bit of twinkle in his eye, per his namesake. But again, this was in 2009, released by Mattel Mexico, only in Mexico. So I honestly haven't washed these. I think properly at least. I ran them in just water, but I think they could use a little bit of brightening up, maybe with some OxyClean, but so precious. You can see Twilight and Twinkle side by side. But let me show you the last of the Mexican Sprites. When I say Mexican Sprites, it sounds like I'm talking about a specific product, like the Mexican Coke, which I love. But it's just to designate that you can only get them in Mexico. This is Night Sprite, which has the same name as Moonglow Sprite, so I assume it's the same character. A little bit of difference here. The emblem is a moon, which is perfect, and the eyes have a crescent moon shape instead of the stars. The ears, instead of yellow, are this light lavender color and a deep purple, royal purple for the stem of the ears, purple hands, blue feet compared to Twilight here. So a little bit of a difference in the color palette, but still so cute, so charming. He's doing this, he's doing a leap here. But I love these Mexican sprites so much, and I'm so happy that I got the opportunity to purchase them. My friend coworker did me such a huge favor by acquiring them, and I just think they're so adorable. If you ever see these for sale on eBay or Mercari, I would definitely recommend getting them. I don't know how much they cost. Quite honestly, I paid a pretty significant amount of money for these only because I felt bad for my friends, relative for taking the time out of their day to find this for me and then also fly it back in their carry-on back to Texas. But truly a sight for sore eyes. I just am in love with how darling they look. If you have any questions, let me know. Most of them still have their tags, which has a description. So it says 2009 Hallmark licensing, 2009 Playmate Toys, and it's made in China. So let me know which one is your favorite. I think Night Sprite is my favorite, but these two are so precious as well.